When it comes to showing love, some people do flowers, others do jewelry, and a few go big with luxury vacations. But Yo Gotti, he's on another level. The Memphis rapper and music mogul has always worn his heart on his sleeve when it comes to Angela Simmons, the woman he chased for years and finally made his queen. Now, at this point in their relationship, he's preparing to do something so over the top that it has both fans and critics buzzing. Word is, Yo Gotti is secretly planning a surprise birthday party for Angela Simmons. And not just any party. He's going all out with a luxurious, star-studded celebration. But here's the kicker. While Angela is about to be showered with love and attention, there's another woman connected to Gotti who could unintentionally shake things up. That woman is GloRilla, one of the biggest breakout artists under Gotti's CMG label. The streets are already whispering about what could happen if she somehow crosses paths with Angela during this big surprise. And on top of all that, Gotti is reportedly preparing to hand Angela the keys to a brand new Lamborghini, a gift that makes it clear he's not just celebrating her birthday, he's making a statement about how serious he is about their future. To really understand why this birthday means so much, you have to look at the journey that brought Gotti and Angela Simmons together. For years, Gotti openly expressed his admiration for Angela. He wasn't subtle about it either. He rapped about her, he spoke about her in interviews, and he let it be known that she was the woman he wanted. Fans watched as he shot his shot publicly time and time again, and while it seemed for a long time that Angela wasn't interested or was simply keeping her distance, the two eventually connected in a way no one saw coming. By the time the world saw them hand in hand, it was already clear that Gotti wasn't just trying to date Angela for clout, he genuinely cared for her. He stepped up for her after she went through difficult times, including the tragic loss of her child's father. He was there for her as a support system, not just a partner. That's part of the reason fans have rallied around their relationship, because it feels like a story of persistence, timing, and genuine affection finally coming together. Now, fast forward to today, and Angela's birthday is approaching, and Gotti? He's been quietly working on something that will not only surprise her, but also show the world that his love and commitment are as strong as ever. According to those close to the situation, Yo Gotti has been going all out in planning Angela's surprise birthday party. This isn't a last-minute dinner at a nice restaurant or a low-key gathering with just a few friends. No, Gotti is reportedly pulling strings to organize a luxury event that could rival some of the biggest celebrity celebrations of the year. We're talking about a venue dripping in elegance, high-profile guests flying in, and a vibe that combines romance with star power. The planning has been meticulous. Sources say Gotti has been in touch with Angela's closest friends and family members, carefully orchestrating the guest list so that everyone important to her will be there. He's keeping it all under wraps, making sure Angela doesn't catch even the slightest hint of what's in store. Because for Gotti, it's not just about throwing a party, it's about creating a memory. He wants Angela to walk into that room and feel overwhelmed with love, not just from him, but from everyone who matters in her life. And let's be real, Gotti has the resources and connections to make this happen on a grand scale. Whether it's booking A-list performers, hiring the best caterers, or transforming a space into a dreamlike atmosphere, he's sparing no expense. Now, the party itself is enough to turn heads. But what really has people talking is the gift Yo Gotti is preparing to give Angela Simmons. Reports say that he's planning to surprise her with a brand new Lamborghini. Yes, you heard that right. A Lamborghini. This isn't just about luxury, it's about symbolism. Angela Simmons is a woman who grew up in the spotlight, who has experienced wealth and fame, but who has also endured heartbreak and personal struggles. For Gotti to gift her a Lamborghini on her birthday, it's like saying, you've been through it all, but you deserve the best, and I'm here to provide that for you. Fans are already speculating what kind of Lamborghini it might be. Will it be a sleek Huracan in all black to match her style? A bold Aventador in a custom color that screams exclusivity? Whatever the choice, it's bound to turn heads and make headlines. More importantly, it solidifies Gotti's role not just as Angela's partner, but as someone determined to spoil her in ways that match the love and respect he feels. Of course, no big story comes without a twist, and this one has GloRilla's name written all over it. As one of Yo Gotti's most successful signees under the CMG label, GloRilla has been dominating the charts, building her brand, and proving herself as a force in the music industry. She's loyal to Gotti, and their professional relationship has been solid. But here's where things get complicated. Behind the scenes, there have been whispers about tension between Angela Simmons and GloRilla. Nothing explosive has ever gone public, but when you have two powerful women connected to the same man in different ways, one as a girlfriend, the other as an artist under his wing, there's bound to be some friction.
Now imagine this. Gotti is putting all his energy into creating a perfect birthday surprise for Angela, but he has no idea that GloRilla may end up playing a role in how the night unfolds. Whether it's an uninvited appearance, a scheduling overlap, or simply the perception of competition, her presence could bring drama to a night meant for romance and celebration. And while Gotti's focus is entirely on Angela, it's clear that any tension involving GloRilla could take the spotlight off his grand gesture and turn it into a trending topic for all the wrong reasons. So why does all this matter? Because at its core, this isn't just about a party or a car. It's about the dynamics of love, fame, and loyalty playing out in real time. Yo Gotti has worked for years to get Angela Simmons by his side. Now that he has her, he's doing everything possible to keep her happy and show the world how serious he is. The surprise party and Lamborghini are both symbols of that dedication. But in the celebrity world, nothing ever happens in a vacuum. Fans, blogs, and social media commentators are quick to pick apart every move, every gesture, every look. If GloRilla somehow becomes part of the narrative around this birthday celebration, the conversation could easily shift away from the love story Gotti is trying to highlight and toward rumors of conflict or tension. That's the risk. At the same time, this story highlights something bigger: the lengths people go to for love and the challenges of maintaining that love in the spotlight. Gotti isn't just celebrating Angela's birthday, he's reinforcing their bond, reminding her and everyone watching that she's not just his partner, she's his priority. There are a few ways this could play out. The best case scenario? Angela walks into her surprise party surrounded by friends, family, and luxury. She's floored by the effort Gotti put in, overwhelmed when he hands her the keys to the Lamborghini, and touched by the fact that he planned it all behind the scenes. It becomes a moment fans celebrate, the media covers positively, and their relationship grows even stronger. The other possibility, if GloRilla's name somehow gets tied to the event, whether through rumors or actual presence, the narrative could shift. Instead of focusing on Angela's special day, people might zero in on speculation about drama, competition, or conflict. That's the risk. Gotti may not even realize he's facing as he puts these plans in motion. But knowing Gotti, he's determined to make sure Angela's day is nothing short of perfect. He's waited too long and worked too hard to let anything overshadow the love he feels for her. At the end of the day, this story is about love, luxury, and the unpredictable nature of life in the spotlight. Yo Gotti is pulling out all the stops to make Angela Simmons' birthday unforgettable, from a star-studded surprise party to a Lamborghini that will leave everyone speechless. But as with all things celebrity, there's always the potential for drama, especially when names like GloRilla enter the mix. So the real question is this: will Angela's birthday be remembered as the ultimate fairy tale moment, or will unexpected twists turn it into a trending topic for reasons no one saw coming? Only time will tell. But now, I want to hear from you. Do you think Yo Gotti's grand gesture proves he's the ultimate boyfriend? Or is all this luxury a distraction from deeper issues? And what do you think about the GloRilla factor? Will she even play a role in this story? Or are the rumors just hype? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because I'm curious where y'all stand on this one. And before you go, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more updates, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next big story. Because when it comes to Yo Gotti, Angela Simmons, and the world of hip-hop and celebrity relationships, you already know, the drama never stops.